Alright, so find my microphone, there it is. So the calling got a patch, and it's, you know, kind of the patch we've been waiting for a while, the big one. Got the female. She's got all sorts of shit. Less categories than the male, of course. Probably add some more to each of them in the future. Some new perks. There's another one. I guess since this is a video just kind of going over what the fuck. I'm gonna say what the fuck a lot. So we will look at this. It's called Red Gunner. Pretty sure they changed that and like combined some perks that start with the alarm gun and the alarm gun bleeding, combined it, and it's now Red Gunner. But when you take it, it's just called Alarm Gunner. So, what the fuck? I noticed that earlier, what the fuck? I don't even know what I was using, something stupid. Just use that shit. Let me use this so I can run around faster. So yeah, you saw my graphics options. I'm using tweaked config. I've got a 560 Ti, 1 GB, and if I don't turn the shadows off and have everything on crap, except for the render quality, so it's not all blurry, of course, I get kind of like 30 or less FPS, you know, not desirable. You can feel the mouse kind of pull, sort of like waiting for the video card. The video card's waiting around for something. Yeah, so just, you know, once we get in here, this doesn't, I don't know why I guess you can kind of tell. No, the shadows look fine. I don't even think these are real shadows. Well, actually, you can tell right there. Look at these lines that the shadow's creating. Diagonal lines up here. It's like the only indicator I can tell. So not a lot, you know, is wrong here, of course. The symbol in the menu, the new selection menu looks kind of ass. All the text is in red, like, don't click this, but it's just in red. Text, all this text is in white, but the text describing the mode is in red. It's locked or something. Okay. So look at my player shadow. It's literally, you can count the number of like blocks it is. It's usually no more than what, 6? Yep. It's like a 6 giant pixel area. The lighting does look nice when the shadows aren't involved. Like, everything's really bright. The game has never been this fucking bright. So it's obviously not obeying config settings, even though that's what they are. So immediately it's like, what the fuck? I know you changed some stuff, like this looks completely different, but what the fuck? The ground where it shows it and the physically modeled ground aren't even, they're not the same at all, like anywhere. So I don't even, I'm not interested in loot, just want to show you stuff. There's now an interaction thing with the door. There's some, it's really just everywhere. I mean, the game has been pretty polished up until this point. And I guess, yeah, I haven't really noticed it, but, you know, about 30, I'd say 30 distance away or so, look at the shadows just start appearing, and look at the line on the ground. So it's, again, what the fuck? I can only speculate. You know, of course this is gonna be fixed. This is just awful. Maybe it's just me. That's why I'm making this. Look at this. The ground isn't it's like jutting up. It's the opposite of before. There's parts in, I want to find them. There's parts in the level where you can just sit in the side of a mountain or something. Up by a, here's some shit. I want to get in the ground if I can. Pretty much anywhere. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Just floating like a whole player height. So you can't really tell where the fuck you are in space and time. Yeah, here we go. Like, what the fuck? Is this just me? Can I, like, hide in here? Is it, like, just my head poking out? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did they fit, what do build? Ugh.
Wow, another contestant is dead. Fist kill.
I mean, I guess I'm not noticing all of the changes they're making. I'm sure there was some actual terrain changes that it's just hard to see. What I've noticed mostly is like a lot of the buildings have changed, and so what would, this is the worst, yeah, over here, I want to show you the worst part. God, these shadows drive me nuts. So yeah, let me just speculate. Based upon earlier, like, I'm only left to speculate that, you know, they wanted to force shadows for everybody. You know, that makes complete sense. Have the game be uniform and everyone sees the same thing, and it's not easier for certain people. Totally on board with that. But there's also the new renderer, whatever's going on here. There are things that aren't being rendered, like mid. You can go, fuck off, I wanna go, yeah, I gotta hurry up because this guy wants to kill me. Mid doesn't even render, so if someone's like in mid, I don't know if it renders them or not. Look at this fucking shit. I wanna see if this guy can like tell that I'm here. They're too preoccupied. Look at this shit. It's like a giant mountain just fucking in the middle of this shit. And they moved the recycler to the back, that's fine. That's an interesting change.
Good help. Next up is Loot Pinata. Get to the center arena and hit one of the floating crates. Guess what's inside? Loot Pinata.
Oh god, hopefully. Okay, he's setting him up out there.
Electronic device? We should have asked that before we started treatment.
So where's the cutoff? Okay, it's like way up there.
I hope
It's
you feel
like
better.
totally hid. I don't think this guy wants to come back. It's unlooted, I think. Yeah, even with the force lowest everything before, the textures look worse now. So that's interesting. I'm trying to like think of an example, like the man tracker. I think if I can get a man tracker, the edges of the man tracker are super blurry and ugly. So this guy's gonna come down here and loot. I want to just hide right here.
Are you showing the symptoms of suffering?
And he should just blow past me. Testing my theory. Yep. Whatever, dog. Whatever.
You are not a real doctor if you think a CAT scan is a lost kitten search.
Oh yeah, and this shit's all fucked up. You can't even like... They added just a huge pile of dirt where the fucking walkway used to be. I can't even tell
Your enemy
where
just
the
got
fuck I'm
Moby
supposed to
Dick
go.
killed harpoon style. Pooned!
Oh shit, this dude's on me.
You are not a real doctor if you think terminal illnesses are only acquired in an airport.
Oh yeah, and that's all fucked up.
Your enemy just threw
Damn.
something and it killed you.
So yeah, if we can go back to that guy. Look at inside the tunnel there, it's all bright as fuck. Or wait, no it isn't. But it's all right over there. Fucking, it looks terrible.
You have the wealth, I have the health.
Oh man. So, pretty much making this video, is this shit only me? My friend can't even run the game now, so... Pretty much like over it. This is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna, change my config file back to stock and see how the game wants it to look, but what the fuck.